facilitator for wheelchair rugby in the United States. 40 teams and over 500 athletes spread across our country.
Spinal cord injury,
amputation,
neuromuscular disorder,
REAP syndrome,
cerebral palsy.
broke my neck.
All of a sudden in need of a lot of help, and your independence just kind of shrinks away.
This guy in a wheelchair comes up to me and he says, "Come play wheelchair rugby." Rugby? Are you kidding me?
My mom picks up this brochure and it had a little picture of a kid with a basketball, and he's in a wheelchair and he's looking all happy, and I'm like, come on, Mom.
I was so aggressive, and I played football, so they said, why not?
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Easy, easy! Hold it down, hold it down! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Easy, easy! Hold it down, hold it down!
High-intensity game that involves full contact between wheelchairs. Sometimes when people first see wheelchair rugby, it just looks like chaos out on the court. There's people running wheelchairs into each other, but there is a strategy, kind of a method to the madness. It's played 4-on-4 on a basketball court. We use a modified volleyball, and it has some rules that are similar to basketball and also some rules mixed in from hockey and a couple other sports.
I've been playing rugby for 24 years.
I've been playing for 11 years.
It helps with the confidence to get back out, go to work, go to school, and just be a normal person.
I've never been so happy in my life, and I just had to go back.
The number one indicator of if someone's likely to get employed is if they're participating in disability sport. This lowers depression, this lowers rates of suicides, this raises relationship satisfaction. It is a tremendous impact to the quality of life of individuals with disabilities.
Only knowing that sports are played by able-bodied people, and here you have all these adaptive athletes that they're not just playing to have fun, even though it's fun, they're playing to win.
There's so many ways to really bring yourself into the fold of wheelchair rugby and experience it. You've got coaches, you've got referees, you've got classifiers.
International players from Canada, from Japan, from England, from all over the world come to our league to play in it. There's a place for everyone.
I have been fortunate enough to compete at the Paralympic Games, 3 of them, and I've got bronze and 2 gold medals out of it.
At this tournament right here, we have teams from the East Coast, we have teams from the West Coast, all converging here, and that's a big thing that goes on, getting teams from point A to point B.
We're estimating right now that for every dollar you're putting into wheelchair rugby, you're generating back, just in terms of just public economic stimulation, $2.14.
A player that may live in your community, may live in your state, is maybe the next person that we see in Tokyo.
It's that drive to go out and compete and knock each other around. I mean, what other sport can you do that and get away with it?
And then to be able to do that on the biggest stage in the world in adaptive sports is huge.
Bringing this sport across our country, spreading it to every possible athlete, every potential person who wants to be involved, and really bring the joy and excitement of wheelchair rugby to the masses.